Anymore. I know odds have been out for a while. Obviously, futures go up for majors all the time, but I'm ready. I'm done. It's Thursday, I think, of the RBC Canadian Open. I'm tired of watching that. I'm ready to get to it. I'm ready to look at outright odds, maybe first clicks for the U.S. Open. Typically I don't really do a ton of betting for the U.S. Open until the Monday of, but I'm ready to dig in. I'll be in Scotland on Monday, so I figure we might as well do this now. Let's get started. Let's look at some names who I think I'm probably going to be ready to click. I've done a lot of country club research at Brookline. I just recorded a research video for that in terms of like how I like to research it, where I go. I shared my screen, showed you some tools, showed you some early things I was seeing, and told you everything you need to know about the golf course. It's a major championship at that the USGA is putting on. It's kind of the same thing every year, right? You got to do everything well, tee to green. Everything's got to be clicking. No holes in the boat. And so we already know that, right? And there aren't a lot of these guys that I'm interested in betting on that are playing the RBC Canadian Open at the moment. I mean, maybe a couple of the shorter names, but we'll just see how it goes. But right now, I just want to open it up and take a look. If you're in the chat, you're watching live, you want to throw a name out there. If you find a better number somewhere else, I'm going to look on a few books, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to pull them up everywhere. I think you should definitely do some line shopping, and you can do that on covers.com. That's the place where winning starts. So if you're betting on sports, any sport, not just golf, head over to Covers, where like 20 million sports bettors go annually to get tons of information, free tools, betting tools, odds calculators, articles, podcasts, everything you could think of is on covers.com. They've been doing it 25 years. This is not some new operation. So check it out. And it's the only place you can get our exclusive head-to-head and top 20 article that drops every Tuesday. There's a golf tournament. So this week we'll have one on, maybe even come out on Monday or Tuesday, with head-to-head matchups that we like and top 20s that we like. All right, that's the housekeeping. Let's open this up. I've already taken a look. I got to say, I mean, I've seen some of these already, so I can't say it's the first look. It's like it's maybe the fourth. Scotty Scheffler tops the board on DraftKings at 11-1. You guys know me. I don't bet short. I don't bet the shortest players on the board ever. It just doesn't happen. Now, I am very interested to see, where is Sam Burns. Sam Burns is 35-1. We just saw him win again, and he's playing well early at the RBC Canadian. He's 35-1 on DraftKings. I can tell you right now that if you like Sam Burns at all, I would go ahead. If you're watching this live, I would click on that, because odds are, yeah. So it looks like out of the three books I'm looking at, DraftKings, FanDuel, and BetMGM, he is the best number for him is on DraftKings. So I would go ahead and take that one to Pantan. Producer Sam's in the chat. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Oh yes, you're wonderful. The big names, probably gonna avoid. I'm probably gonna avoid Morikawa. Honestly, is he really the same Morikawa? Like he's a little off right now, just a little bit, DJ, no thanks. I mean, I don't. The live golf thing. I mean, who knows? Like, I don't think, just because you're traveling from England, on Saturday night, maybe you leave early Sunday morning. I don't think the travel is necessarily a huge deal for everybody, but I just don't know that DJ's motivated at all anymore. Um, I mean, would you be after a $125 million paycheck? I'm just not sure about that. So I'm out on that. So then that gets me into like the Cam Smith, Xander range. Brooks is probably a no-go for me. I'm just not interested in betting Brooks based on his recent play. His motivation's in question. This may be the last time we see him for a while, not on the Live Tour, is this U.S. Open situation. So I'm probably out on that. Yeah, producer Sam, you like Burns. I love that. Cam Smith. Cam Smith concerns me a touch, just with the play off the tee, his sprayability, if you will. The dude sprays out all the time. He's always constantly spraying out. Not out of his body, but just out of his driver. He sprays out a lot. 18-1 seems to be the going rate for Cam Smith. I'll probably pass on that for now. I don't see it getting any shorter. So if I want to bet it later, I probably could. Um, Xander. Oh, Xander. Is Xander? No, it can't be, right? 22-1 is seemingly the best number on Xander. Probably not. I'm probably not doing Cantlay. Not doing. I mean, Will Zalatoris is kind of the first name, the shortest name that starts to jump out. 25-1 on DraftKings for Willie Z. Ooh, 27-1 on FanDuel. There's the click. Yep, that's the best number on these three. By the way, if you're the guy that watches these videos every week and you leave me a comment and go, "Oh, you tipped half the field again, mate," then screw you. Because, dude, This is the first look show, you dummy. This I'm literally naming a bunch of names because I'm working it out in my brain. I'm not saying this is the end all be all. I'm saying I'm walking through the names. Like I just listed Xander. I just named Xander Schauffele. I said his name. I spoke his name out of my mouth. Does that mean I didn't say anything about betting Xander Schauffele? I definitely didn't say I'm betting Xander Schauffele. I'm not. But I'm going down the list, and you are getting a live reaction from my brain, from my mouth to this microphone to your ear holes. That you're getting it live. That's it. Doesn't mean I'm going to bet him. And actually, at the end of these videos, for the most part, I go back and go, okay, here are the names that I'm really liking that I saved. I went ahead and clicked, and I'm probably going to go ahead and fire on. So don't leave a dumb comment, you twat waffle. Don't do that. That's dumb. Dumb. Don't win the prize for being the dumbest person on the internet. That's a hard prize to win, and you could win it. All right. So you got Zalatoris at 30-1 at Circa last week. That's a good number. Yeah, good for you. Well, 27 still. I mean, we're okay at 27. All right, let's keep going. So Zalatoris is a click, I think. All right, Fitzpatrick had a great round one at RBC Canadian Open. He's 30-1 on DraftKings. I mean, I like Fitz. I truly think he can do it. I really do. I just do. 30-1, 28-1 on BetMGM. So the best number for Fitz is on DraftKings. Not saying I'll bet it, but I'm going to put him in the hold pile for now. Shane Lowry, another number I like, 35-1 on DK, shorter on FanDuel, shorter on MGM. 35-1 is the number for Lowry if you like him. Those two guys both had a good start to the RBC Canadian Open. So if you're watching this live or if you're catching this early enough before they go on to like have another top 10 or top 5 or maybe even win the Canadian Open, you might want to get them now. Here's the deal. If you bet them now at a decent number and, they get shorter because they play well, then good on you. You made the right decision. If they had a good day one, but then they crap the bed and they play like crap the rest of the tournament, you didn't lose anything. And if their number gets longer, just add to your position. Okay. That's how we're going to treat that. Lowry and Fitzpatrick are in the probably pile. What's going on with Hideki? What do we think about Hideki? I was really bummed to see him get the old DQ there at Memorial. 60th at Southern Hills. I didn't love that. Third at Byron Nelson. I mean, Hideki's in play. If we feel like we're getting a good value on Hideki, he's always in play. He does everything well, pretty much, except putting. But that's okay. Everything tee to green well. Underrated short game. 35-1 on DraftKings, 41-1 on FanDuel, and 40-1 on BetMGM. So if you like Hideki, the 41 numbers there on FanDuel. They always give you those weird numbers. Are we going to keep going here? I like Finau. Another guy playing the RBC Canadian Open. I have a feeling about Finau. Now, his best number is 41-1 at FanDuel. So he might be an early click for me as well. Just an early look, right? We're going to narrow this down. So if you're the wanka that leaves the comment about me touting half the field, then just shut up and hold on. Sam Burns is a click, yes. Cam Young, I mean, 40-1, 50-1 on MGM. Do we think he's going to win his first golf tournament at the U.S. Open? I don't know. 50-1. I think I'd probably rather bet him like top 10. I think I'm out. Now Neiman, this range right here is going to be a good range for us. Joaquin Neiman at 40-1 on DraftKings. I really like where Neiman's game seems to be trending right now. 40-1 is the better number for him. One of these things I like to look at, let's see, I mean, he's playing better than his baseline according to Data Golf right now. Third at the Memorial. I'm liking Joaquin Neiman for sure. Yeah, Northeast guy, we know, Sam. Sleepy Hollow, I get it. I like Cam Young. I mean, really though, I know he could have won. I mean, yes, he was very close to winning at Southern Hills, but I mean, we think that's going to happen again. We think he's going to win his first major at a U.S. Open. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to bet it. All right, keep going down the board. Neiman is a definite click for me. Berger, maybe. Mito, I don't know. Is Mito worth it? 50-1? Him and Cam Young at 50-1. Oh, he's 65-1 on FanDuel. I would file that away. I'd watch that one. Fleetwood, no. Answer, no. Aaron Wise, yes. Aaron Wise is a click for me. A definite go ahead and bet. Oh, he's 80-1 on MGM. Ooh, love that. All right. So Aaron Wise at 80-1. Daddy likes. I mean, the kid's got Great ball striking ability, hits it far. The irons have been incredible. In his last 4 tournaments, 2 of them, he's gained 7.8 strokes on approach. He's killing it. PGA Tour winner, underrated short game and ability to scramble as well. Love that about him. That's going to come in handy at the country club. Aaron Wise is a click for me. Sung J M is a click for me. Sung J at 65. Where is he on FanDuel? Oh, definitely a better value on um, DraftKings. 65 to 1 on DraftKings. Where is he on BetMGM? 40 to 1. So, man, if you like Sung J, 65 to 1. I like that. I like Sung Jae 65 to 1 on DraftKings. He's been playing great. Unfortunately, had to withdraw from Southern Hills. You know the whole story, COVID stuff. But then he came out and played really well at was it Memorial or Jack's Place? I mean, or Colonial? Which one was it? He finished 10th at Jack's Place at Memorial. Yeah. And a guy who does everything well, like literally everything. From tee to green and on the putting greens, like he gained strokes. I think Sung Jae could do it. I like that. I like that. Seamus Power, I thought about. I'm probably not. Max Homa at 65. Where is Homa? I like that number. Confident, playing well. Where is Max Homa on BetMGM? He's at 50 to 1 on BetMGM. And he is, where is he on FanDuel? He's at 50 to 1 on FanDuel. So better number on Max at DraftKings there at 65. What about Davis Riley? Huh? What do we think about Davis Riley? 80 to 1 on DraftKings, 66 to 1 on BetMGM, and 65 to 1 on FanDuel. So the value on Riley is on DK. I mean, it's hard to argue with how great he's been playing. Is the rookie going to win his very first PGA Tour event at a U.S. Open? History would probably tell us no. He might be in the Cam Young category where you bet him top 10, maybe even a top 5 bet on him. Or maybe if you can do an outright with an each way out or an outright with a top 5 out, I might would do that. But 80 to 1 is attractive. I think Harold Varner is interesting. He's down here at 100 to 1. I'm not going to have a whole lot of 100 to 1 bets on the card here. He's 100 to 1 on MGM and DraftKings. Where is he on FanDuel? Let's see. He is 100 to 1. So he's 100 to 1 across the board on all 3 of these books. You know, Varner's been playing well. What did he play? Is he playing the Canadian? I think he is. Yeah, he is. Let's see. What's he doing day 1? Oh, damn. It's 5 under through 15 right now. I mean, who knows what he's going to do. Another one, though, where, if he comes out and plays really well this week, that number gets shorter. You can bet it now, and if it doesn't get shorter, fine. If it gets longer, just add to your position. So Varner's interesting. Then we're kind of getting into the no zone here. Keegan Bradley, maybe 100 to 1. Siwoo Kim, I'm always a sucker for 130 to 1 on DK. That's as long as I'm going. Let's see where those guys are. I mean, Keegan almost won the Players Championship. Keegan's ball striking been solid his whole life, all year for sure. Let's see, Keegan. Where's he at? He's at no. That can't be right. Where's Keegan? Where's Keegan on FanDuel? I can't find him. Huh. Is he playing? Yeah, he's playing, right? Yeah, he's 100 to 1 on BetMGM, 100 to 1 on DraftKings. I don't know that that's a definite click right now, but it's one it's one I'm interested in. I might watch. And then Siwoo is 150 to 1 on BetMGM. I like that. It's a little better than DK. What else? Where else is Siwoo? Let's see. Let's look on FanDuel. He is not on here. Why can I never find? Oh, 120 to 1 on FanDuel. So he's 150 to 1 on MGM. Definitely grab that one. I mean, Siwoo definitely another guy, underrated short game, really great scrambler, good total driver of the golf ball. Not super long, but long enough. Hits it accurately right now. Irons are what we got to wait on with Siwoo. Putter sometimes. Strokes gain grinder, right? Can he deal with some of the unfortunate breaks I think you can get at a U.S. Open in the rough or on some of these little chocolate drop mounds that they have out there at the country club? Will Siwoo be able to handle that? I don't know. Probably not great. Maybe more of a top 20 bet for Siwoo. But so that's probably it. As I'm going through here, it looks like the better odds on DraftKings come and guys that I'm interested in. Again, for you guy that's going to leave the comment about naming everybody, I'm not saying I'm definitely betting these guys, but as I've narrowed it down here, the early guys that I'm very interested in, I want to dig deeper in off the top of my dome based on the course research that I've already done and knowing how these guys are playing and watching golf every week. These are the guys that I've narrowed it down to. Sam Burns at 35 to 1, Matt Fitzpatrick at 30 to 1, Shane Lowry at 35 to 1 on DraftKings. Those are the better numbers there. Will Zalatoris at 27 to 1 on FanDuel. Best number for him. Hideki and Tony Finau at 41 to 1 on FanDuel are the better numbers on those two guys. Then keep on going. 40 to 1 at Neiman. I like that. 65 to 1 on Sung Jae and Homa on DraftKings, as well as Mito if you want that at 65 to 1 on FanDuel. I'm probably not going to bet on Mito. And then working down the board, 80 to 1 Davis Riley on DraftKings, 80 to 1 Aaron Wise on BetMGM. And then we're kind of getting into the triple digits here. Varner and Keegan Bradley at 100 to 1 on DraftKings, Siwoo Kim at 150 to 1 on BetMGM. And if you like Keegan Bradley, 100 to 1, probably won't. I mean, the ones that I am for sure going to go ahead and fire on, I'm going to go ahead and fire on Sam Burns at 35, Neiman at 40, Sung Jae probably. I really like Sung Jae at 65, and then Aaron Wise. I'm going to go ahead and hit at 80 to 1 on MGM. Finau at 41. I'm going to go ahead and hit. And then it's kind of up for grabs there. Varner's interesting if he continues to, I mean, if he's off to this good start at 100 to 1, maybe. So there you go. First look, first impressions. That's all I got. Plenty of other US Open content coming from us. We'll have the shows that we're going to be doing live from Scotland. We're going to Scotland. I leave for Scotland tomorrow morning. Golf trip, me and Pat. The Tour Junkies group. We've been planning this trip for forever. We'll be live in Scotland. Can't wait for that. Follow us on Instagram if you want to see some funny stuff that Pat does in a foreign country. And it's going to be a good week. So stick around with us. Leave a comment here. Tell me who you like, who you don't like. Don't leave dumb comments, okay? Or else we'll block you from YouTube. Don't be a jackass. And go check out Covers.com. Great place to go to get some US Open content. And be on the lookout for our top 20 and head-to-head matchup article that drops usually on Tuesdays on Covers.com. All right, let's bend over your bookie, people, and have a great US Open